Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to demo how to coat your paper for cyanotypes. So not a lot of fuss, just a simple process for getting the solution onto the paper. This way you can make your own cyanotype prints. You're going to need some paper, so I usually use a large sheet of watercolor paper. You can use anything that can handle being wet. I usually cut them into 4x6 pieces to have a smaller surface to work with. You're also going to need some cyanotype solution. There are some brands out there, but Jacquard seems to be the most popular here in North America. You're also going to need some kind of container to put the chemicals in. You're going to need an old measuring spoon and a brush or a sponge to apply the solution on the paper. Just never use them again to make food. So for 3 small prints like I'm doing today, about a half teaspoon of each solution should be all we need. I'm using a 1/4 teaspoon to measure, and so I'll do 2 spoonfuls. And let's do one more so that we don't run out. So we always pour equal parts of solution A and solution B, so give that a shake as well. And 3/4 teaspoons. Give it a good stir. It'll turn this green-yellow color. So place your paper on a flat surface. Dip your brush into the solution, squeezing out any excess. You want it wet, but not dripping. The trick is to avoid pools of solution on the paper. For this step, you want to work in a dim room, so with the blinds closed. You can work under incandescent light, but just make sure you don't have any window or sunlight. I'm working in window light today for the video recording, so I'm going to be moving quickly. So I typically use a 2-inch paintbrush. A lot of people like to use sponge brushes. Because I use a lot of cheaper or low quality paper, I find they can be a little rough and sometimes they damage the surface of the paper. I use a square motion to spread the solution evenly. So if I was doing a larger paper, I would start from the top and work my way down in rows. You see that little pool there on the edge? Totally fine. It's a forgiving process. You can also coat the paper right to the edges if you like that full frame look. Just make sure to protect the surface underneath and clean or change it often between coats so that you don't contaminate your new print with older solution that's on your brush. Once it's coated, your paper will be a light yellow, maybe a little green. Now you let it dry in a dark spot. I like to lay mine flat in the bottom of a cardboard box and cover it with a blanket to block any light. You could also use a closet or a cupboard, anywhere that's completely dark. It usually takes a few hours, but I prefer to leave it overnight. It seems to set better. When the paper's dry, it'll be slightly darker than before, maybe a bit deeper around the edges.